Welcome back, guys. Today we have another Striker Deck profile. This time we got second place on a regional qualifier in Chile. We lost the final to Invoked, Dogmatika, shaddoll, Eldlich. He drew all the odds, so nothing to do about it. So let's begin. It's really pretty similar from the other Striker Deck profile I uploaded some time ago, not the first place, but with a few minor changes, and we'll see them now. Just for a start, 3 Ray, 2 Rose, 1 Arecero, 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Hornet, 1 Engage, standard Striker stuff, only 1 Afterburners, 2 Charge Cannon, 3 is not necessary. It's good for vanishing Eldlich, but it's not amazing always. 1, 2, and 3 with Anchor, standard in the deck. 1 Upstart for draw power. Then we have 1 Proto Prosperity. I wanted, in order to see more of the Ray and the Rose, I never actually draw it in the whole tournament, and so yeah, it wasn't really that great. But I wanted to play it, and I would play it too, maybe if I have the money, but I don't have it right now. 1 reinforcement of the army. From other power spells we have Terraforming, standard. Now we have the Fusion Destiny package, 2 Fusion Destiny, 1 Celestial and 1 Dacher. Standard, we will play 3 of Fusion Destiny, but now we have 2, so 2 is okay. For the hand traps we have Double Draw, Triple Ash. We included Ghost Ogre as no right in order to counter the Brave token engine for the continuous spell. It has also some cool interactions with another decks, like with the Outland and stuff like that. Also, another thing you could do that a friend told me, I haven't thought about it, but you can change Ghost Ogre to your own Arecero, so you have your Ray access. I haven't thought about it, but it's really a play that could come up, because you need the Ray in this deck. Then we play only 2 Bailers. The reasoning behind playing like a lot of 2-offs of the hand traps is in order to have more alternatives, because drawing 2 Bailers, throwing Ash and Bailer is better than drawing 2 Bailers, in my opinion. So that's why. And now for the last hand trap we have triple infinite permanence. The 1 Mystic Mine. I wanted to cut it, but at the last minute I kept it anyway, because it's a very good card. I was afraid of the break token because they can out it really easily, but it's only 1. It's a really good toolbox, and it was useful in the tournament in some, because you slow the time and just gather your resources to win, I think. Maybe I will cut it, but sometimes they don't really expect it, and it's really good. Then lastly we have the outs. We like going second. This is a going second full Striker list. A lot of hand traps and the board wipes. We have 1 Lightning Storm. I opened it again, an Eldlich player, and he was really mad. This was kind of funny. 2 Droplet, playing around. Artifact side, really good against stylish boards. It's another Bailey, it's another Without Anchor, it's another. I prefer it over something like Lancea, because you can chain it and send your link to the graveyard in order to prevent from skill drain, sorry. And lastly, we have the 2 Eldlich that maybe I would change them. I really didn't saw it in the match, but I think, you know, putting this second lining or something like that, because you really want to see the spells, and it's better to see another lining than another Eldlich in the late game. Now for the extra deck, pretty standard. 3 Kagari, the 2 Hayate. I play only 2 Chizuku because of the risk, because I really wanted to play Ningirisu, because in Chile there are lots of control players, so Dragon was a real fear for me in my deck. I really needed that. I have droplets, but I needed one I can access easily. And the 1 Kaina, the 1 Seek, the Halki Fabrics package, Halki, Celine, and access code, the DPE package, Bertanaconda, and the Stray Phoenix Enforcer, and lastly the Ningirisu, the War Chalice War, the 2 tokens, and my field center. For the side deck, I really didn't like my side deck and really didn't test it, because on the week on my store I play another deck because I wanted to change from playing Sky, and I didn't see really a meta, so I guessed, but I have to cite. There are some changes I will make in the future, but for this tournament I use Chunibiru, moved it to the side because of the break token stuff. Expected more a lot of control matches like Eldlich, so it wasn't that's good, so to the side deck. 1 Rayaki is pretty good, Destroy All is always good. 1 Happy First Duster for the Eldlich matchup, etc. The second lining, thinking of putting in the main deck, as I said. Then we have an artifact package with 1 Lasea, 1 Sight, and Double Sanctum. I really didn't like it. I didn't saw the Sanctum. When I saw it, it was ashed, and the Sight was always in my hand when I play it, so I think I'm really going to cut it. I am fed up with that package. 2D Barrier, I really like it. Maybe play the third, but instead of the third I played Trap Trick. You can set impermanence, you can set the Sanctum, you can set the Barrier, because sometimes when you lose the first game you go first, because that, like, when you win the dice roll you make your partner go first, so then you go first, and that sometimes confuse them and they don't side well. And lastly we have 3 There Can Only Be Ones, so a very good card, lot of interactions, very good a lot against all the meta rogue decks like Flow Wanderers, Eldlich, Sorcerer, and all that stuff. So that was all, guys. Thank you a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.